I'd like to say that this organization, Father Time, started here in Keansburg. We have seen other fathers groups, crop up all across the country. And some are still very successful organizations, and many have fallen apart and just disappeared. And before there was a fatherhood initiative in the government, we were a collective local group that saw the need for one, and we are a successful one in our 10th year. And as we progress, we hope that in the future we can become a model of success, so that and show other people and other organizations how we have been successful and how they might also be successful. And as this year progresses on, we are working on a campaign, a new campaign, which the unofficial announcement, let's say, is we'll be working on a new campaign of fundraising for ourselves. In addition to seeking grants, we'll be looking to become a self-sufficient organization over the next couple of years through the generosity of the public, through donations, through public support, as well as hopefully our grants, so that we can expand further. And a good example of this expansion is we've been invited this year, or actually next year, but this Father Time season in March, we've been invited to march in the Keyport St. Patrick's Day Parade, an invitation that has brought us outside, is going to be bringing us outside of Keansburg and helping us to continue our expanse through the Bayshore.
Okay. You asked me for a special story. This is not a cliche, but it's hard to think of one. I have so many amazing memories. I didn't expect this organization to grab me by the collar and take me, and to become this embedded in the community and this successful and this supported. But it's clear to me that the community wants it to stay, and we want it to stay too. I think one story I'd like to share with you that's a special one to me is our first fishing derby. We had never staged a fishing derby. We had no experiences with throwing a fishing derby. We were about 6 months into our organization, and many of us like to fish. And then we realized you got this natural treasure down here on the beach, and many people can walk to. They don't necessarily even have to take a car. And we said, let's throw a fishing derby. How do you do that? And again, through shared leadership, through a lot of collective goodwill, we just started brainstorming. Will you get the bait? Let's see if we can get some rods donated from local bait and tackle shops. Today we were very generously supported with our bait from Atlantic Bait and Tackle right there on 36 and Laurel, I believe. Thanks to Pete for that. And so we threw a fishing derby. I sent out flyers through the school. We were happy, if 30 people came down to the beach. I think what clicked for me and for us that morning is when 200 kids and families came streaming down that ramp to come and come to a first fishing derby. It told me that we had something. We had some magic. We had something special. In combination of this beautiful natural surrounding and the kind of program that we wanted to roll out, it became real successful. And so it's not uncommon for us to get 150 up to 200 combined kids and families at one of these derbies. And we've expanded it. We've expanded with arts and crafts and sandcastle contests. Right now, the Monmouth County Park System is setting up some fun and games that the kids love. And so we've turned it into a beach event a couple times a year. So that would be the kind of story that kind of connected to me. I could just remember like that 50th family coming in here. I'm like, we got something special here.